And we have Bong Bong, who has hired a lawyer to represent herself as a victim. She is highly invested. Harassment campaign of Bong Bong really backfired. It actually got Bong Bong more dedicated to actually come in here. She could have a civil case. It's very possible she could bring a civil case after this. Very possible. It was only that first time when I was there where he showed up ridiculously late. I think he's learned because the judge scolded him. The judge says, if you show up late again, there will be consequences.
To the that cover me and my haters, you know what I mean? Like that, like come get me. Like I was screaming to people. I was drunk off my ass, but I was screaming to people, call the police, do it, put me in a cell, like do it.
So, guys, we've got a big update about Johnny Somali and his trial. The hours are ticking, and the court is ready to start Johnny's new trial. You will be totally shocked. Bong Bong has reportedly brought in a new lawyer for the prosecution, and another Korean streamer, Young Man, has now stepped into the spotlight. On top of that, a severe petition regarding Johnny Somali's deepfake scandal is ruining his future. Yes, Johnny Somali himself has come to the front line again. You heard that right. A massive backlash is now happening. Let's watch in this video for the latest update about Johnny Somali. So, Johnny Somali is back again. Not himself exactly, but through his fans. Yes, Discord messages have just leaked, and here you can see a source saying Johnny Somali's mindless followers are truly ignorant. They're claiming Johnny Somali is going free tomorrow. That's 100% not certain, and that he still has to make another plea. But if you look at one of the Discord messages from a person who might be close to Johnny Somali, they're saying, anyways, in 24 hours, Johnny will be free. Another person even said, it's about damn time. Just imagine the level of delusion here, and the kind of threats coming from Johnny Somali's community. He's capable of stirring this up even before the trial. But the update now is way beyond shocking. You can hear from Legal Mindset that Bong Bong has now returned to South Korea before Johnny Somali's trial, and possibly with a new lawyer. That lawyer will reportedly represent Bong Bong as the victim, according to Legal Mindset.
We have the petition of severe punishment, the deepfake, which are confirmed as Young Man, the Korean streamer. And we have Bong Bong, who has hired a lawyer to represent herself as a victim. She is highly invested. I think the strategy on the Somali side was to make her no-show, meaning make her not show up. And a lot of people were banking on this. We're saying, oh, there's going to be a no-show. They're trying to intimidate her. They're trying to attack her.
Exactly. Even before this, Johnny Somali and his followers were saying they don't want Bong Bong to appear as a witness or even as a victim. Maybe that's why his followers are now confidently claiming Johnny Somali will be free. How delusional is that? Remember, Johnny Somali once tried to defend himself by claiming that Bong Bong was also a criminal because she had used those same deepfake clips on her own stream.
Deepfake case is what's keeping you on here.
Yeah, so the only reason I'm stuck in Korea is because of this gif of two people kissing.
Yes. So it's like unfair, malicious prosecution, you know?
Because the two people that are claiming I made a deepfake about them, which I never created any deepfake, somebody posted a deepfake in my Discord and I showed it to my stream with my phone like that. The girl that showed the image to her live stream, it's another live streamer.
He's saying that it's a very, very, very weak.
It's very weak.
But this story is not a solid defense for Johnny Somali at all. Hank Yoo has also said that the deepfake scandal will have big consequences for Johnny Somali. And now, after all of that, Bong Bong is back, this time with a lawyer.
But I think Bong Bong held strong. And because she's got a lawyer, and by the way, she's been traveling the world, and all of a sudden she's back in Korea, obviously to testify, that shows her commitment to showing up tomorrow and doing that. So that harassment campaign of Bong Bong really backfired. It actually got Bong Bong more dedicated to actually come in here. And someone mentioned in the chat, she could have a civil case. It's very possible she could bring a civil case after this. Very possible.
And I think if a civil case is filed, it could be a huge blow for Johnny Somali. He's already facing 8 criminal charges, with another one expected to be revealed. So guys, for the last time, here are the court details. Johnny Somali's trial will be held at the Western District Courthouse in Seoul at 4 p.m. South Korean time. Here's a quick reference for the American time zones as well. As you know, Johnny Somali is currently facing 8 criminal charges, and there's a chance more could be added. So what are the actual sentencing conditions at this stage? According to Legal Mindset, Johnny Somali has shown no remorse and has not asked for mercy, which means the court might decline to reduce the charges or offer any mitigation.
Typically, the judge is by the book. So if he goes by the book and gives just the default, not mitigated, not aggravated. Once again, mitigated means you've done everything right. You've said you're sorry. You've apologized. That's mitigated. He hasn't apologized, and he hasn't given money to people. He hasn't been sincere. So I don't think it's going to be mitigated. So I'll be cross this out. But it's possible. On the top end is 12 years. That's aggravated, doing everything wrong. He has multiple crimes. He hasn't said he's sorry. He hasn't paid anybody back. There's a lot of proof for aggravated. But even so, 4 years and 9 months. 4 years and 9 months. That is significant time, guys. That is significant time behind bars. I don't think that's something to laugh at.
I don't even know what the judge will decide, but I think Johnny Somali must plead guilty to these charges. For your information, most people already think Johnny Somali will not plead guilty. So guys, I want to ask you, what do you think? Will Johnny Somali plead guilty or not? Here's more information that just got revealed. Johnny Somali's next hearing will address any other not guilty pleas and closing arguments unless new charges are added. Also, it's now being revealed that the next hearing date is approximately set for September. If nothing else happens, sentencing could follow within 2 weeks after that. This is really big news. Johnny Somali's getting close to prison time and the trial could be over by October. So that's the real-time update until now. So guys, as I said at the beginning of the video, Johnny Somali is facing a bad future because a petition has been filed against him. But why is that? Petition must be based on facts, not emotions, and that the court should give Johnny Somali the highest possible punishment. And after that petition was filed, neither Johnny nor his team nor even his lawyers gave any official response. That silence is only adding to the speculation surrounding how serious these charges really are and what kind of punishment might come next. At this point, Johnny Somali isn't even trying to defend himself anymore. He's just sitting at home doing disgusting things on Discord with his crew. That seems to be his only intention now. And don't even forget what Johnny Somali said before. Threatened everyone and said, take him to jail first and deport him first. I told you, Johnny Somali can do anything in court, but I definitely believe this time South Korea will not serve any injustice or favoritism because Johnny Somali's mindset is beyond criminal.
How crazy I can go, and they will not put me in the cell. So don't get your hopes up. Like, I did that as almost a f you to the motherfuckers that cover me and my haters. You know what I mean? Like, that, like, come get me. Like, I was screaming to people. I was drunk off my ass, but I was screaming to people, call the police, do it. Put me in a cell, like, do it. I'm waiting. Either put me in a cell or deport me. Like, let's get it over.
So if this is Johnny Somali's intention, just think about what kind of disrespect and shady things he might do next in court. Another thing is, as Hank Yoo said, even though he didn't want to get involved in Johnny Somali's trial at first,
I cannot even involve myself in Johnny's trial. Like,
I don't know if he will actually be present in court or not. But this time, Johnny Somali needs to appear on time. If not, the judge will punish him for that. As before, Johnny Somali was very late to court, and that's why the judge warned him to come on time.
Digital Elise says, what are the odds Ramsey shows up late again? I doubt it. He didn't show up late last time. Not really. It was only that first time when I was there where he showed up ridiculously late. I think he's learned because the judge scolded him. The judge says, if you show up late again, there will be consequences.
So if we sum it all up, it's clear Johnny Somali won't be in a good position this time. All the witnesses are now ready to press charges. Bong Bong with the deepfake charges, and Youngman has also filed a petition. Plus, other people have submitted applications demanding the maximum punishment for Johnny Somali. This is a very, very crucial moment for Johnny Somali. I also want to say that what his fans are commenting is not actually true. It's pure delusion. What do you think? Can they do anything dramatic? Or will the South Korean police confront them if they try to do anything wrong? Is that even possible? Let me know.